Hello everyone, once again welcome to Nature and Nature Boy in another video. In this video I am going to explain you the top 10 exotic plants which can be used on your compound wall, which act as a fence. In this, some are foliage purpose and some are for flowering purpose and some are fragrance creeper plant. So if you do not want to watch the full video, then I have kept the list of this top 10 in the description. You can look at there. So without any delay, let's move towards the nature. So in this top 10, the first plant is the Tricholospermum jasminoides, and it have many different common names. For example, in Europe they call it as a star jasmine, and in other countries they call different names. So don't stick to the common names, please stick to the botanical name. And you can grow this plant on your compound wall or on the fence or on the pergolas or anywhere you want. You can grow this plant. It is very perfect plant to grow and cover that area in a very short period of time. Another advantage is that you can grow this plant in full shade to semi shade to full sun area, and it can grow in any climate and any temperature. For example, in Europe it can withstand up to -10 to -15 degrees Celsius of temperature, and also it can withstand up to 40 degrees Celsius temperature. So no need to worry about the temperature, it will grow at any climatic conditions. And its leaves are dark green in the summer and they turns to bronze color in the winter. And other part is, as you know, that jasmine is mainly known for its beautiful and fragrance flower, but it have fruits also, which is 10 to 25 centimeter long, and the seeds have a hair like structure same as that of adenium. So it is one of the very beautiful plant to grow on your compound wall, and it will cover your compound wall within 2 or 3 years. It will become like lush green and doesn't need much care. Just one time plantation is enough for this, as you can see. And it cover your compound wall, and also it gives fragrance, and its fragrance are very strong. Even I was just walking through the road and I just came with the fragrance of this flower, so it attracted me, and I thought it's very beautiful to just capture it and show to you all. So this is easy plant, you can grow, no problem at all. And here is another perfuming plant, perfect for your compound wall or pergolas or even the patios, and it is from Japan. So the botanical name is Lonicera japonica, and its common name are Japanese honeysuckle, because the nectar of this flower is very perfect and very sweet for the honey. So the common name is honeysuckle, and its young stems are red to pink in color, but the older stems are brown with peeling bark like structures. And in the flower we can found two different colors, yellow and white, but this is not two different colors. Actually the flowers open in white color, and at the time of fading they changes their color from white to yellow color. And the flowers have very sweet nectar which can be consumed even by humans, but other part of the plant is slightly toxic, which is used in the traditional Chinese medicine. And this plant is very fast growing and very easy to maintenance, and if you do not do regular pruning to this plant, then it will grow like a very wild. If there is any small tree surrounding to this plant, then it will grow on that tree and it will fully cover it, and it will not let other trees to grow. So this is the reason many people don't like this plant, but if you do regular pruning, then it is one of the perfect plant. And it also starts its flower from spring to summer, and in the winter it sheds their leaves, and it can withstand up to -15 to -20 degrees Celsius of temperature, and also in summer it can withstand up to 40 degrees Celsius. So no problem, you can grow wherever this temperature is possible. And here is the perfect natural green wall for your compound wall. It is evergreen, and it is mainly known for its beautiful foliage, and it remains evergreen even in the cold winter to the hot summer. It is botanically known as Hedera helix, and its common name are English ivy or common ivy, and it is also one of the air purifying plants which was recommended by NASA. And apart from compound wall, you can also use this plant in indoor or also in the hanging basket, because it is one of the best air purifier plant. And also you can use on waste spaces, wild areas, fences, tree trunks, etc. And it is a very fast growing trees. It have aerial roots which stick to the surface of wall or on the tree, and it grow very fast. It grow very widely. You can't imagine its speed if it is planted in the ground. And in this also, based on the shape of the leaf and color of the leaf, there are different varieties. For example, this is the variegated one, and you can see the leaves are in variegated form. So there are different varieties, so whatever you want you can select from this English ivy. And here is the most common and favorite plant to everyone in the entire world, the rose plant. And in rose there are many climber variety which can be used on your compound wall. And one disadvantage with this rose plant is that it will not give dense appearance or very lush green appearance as that of other flowers, but it can also be used one of the unique flowering plant for your compound wall. And in this also we have many varieties. For example, some button roses are there and also some desi varieties are there. So just select whatever you want. And also I will keep the list of varieties, climber varieties, which can be used for your compound wall in the description. So from the descriptions you can select whatever plant you want, the climber variety. I will keep the link in the description. So till now we have seen the creeper and climber varieties and also some flowering varieties. So now let's see some shrub varieties which is mainly grown for its foliage. And this is the Laurus nobilis. And this is a evergreen shrub which can grow up to 2 to 3 meter in height, and if you left it, it can grow as a medium sized tree, and you can see number of branches. This makes it as a perfect shrub, and by this we can make a privacy screen or privacy wall to your garden. So if you want this type, then simply you can go through this. And here is another unique evergreen and perfect plant for your compound, the Photinia red. Actually it is a hybrid between Photinia glabra and Photinia ceratifolia, and it is also a evergreen shrub which can grow up to 5 meter in height and 5 meter in spread if you do not prune it, and it can withstand from cold winter to hot summer. And this red leaves which you are seeing, it is only red at the top of the leaves or the young leaves, but the old leaves are green in color. And this red color you can see this only in the spring season, but in the rest of the season it will be green. Even the young leaves will be green in color, and I think there is a insufficient photosynthesis, so this caused the plant to have red leaves at the tip. And it also have flowers which flowers at the end of spring or in the arrival of summer, but the flowers is not important, only the leaves and plants is important, so simply go for this plant. And here is another evergreen plant. Please do not confuse with the previous one, the Laurus nobilis. Actually this is evergreen species from cherry, botanically known as Prunus laurocerasus, and its common name as cherry laurel or common laurel or English laurel. And this is also mainly grown for its lush and shining evergreen foliage. You can trim it in different shape, and you can see number of branches which makes it a beautiful shrub plant. You can grow as a live fence in your garden or as a privacy creeper like this. As it is from cherry species, it also have fruits which is small in size, and it is usually eaten by birds. And here is the perfuming flowering plant, perfect for the compound, from the viburnum, commonly known as sweet viburnum. And in spring it produces pyramid shaped cluster of fragrance white flowers which is very sweet in fragrance, and followed by red berries which looks really very good on the plant, and it will attract more number of birds and maintain biodiversity in the garden. And in general it is a evergreen plant, but in very cold winter it shed their leaves, and it prefer warm and frost free climate. So if you want this type of things or this type of perfuming plant for your compound, then you can simply go through this. So till now we have seen many green color plants, but now let's add some unique and eye-catching plant to your garden or for the compound wall. And it is botanically known as Cotinus cogigria, and previously it was known as Rus cotinus, and its common name are royal purple and smoke tree or smoke bush. And it is a multi-branching deciduous shrubs which can grow up to 5 to 7 meter tall, and it have spreading and irregular branches, and it start flowering in June and July, and its flowers are fluffy yellowish inflorescences, but it is mainly grown for its beautiful leaf as you can see. But there is a history behind its flower also. It's look like as that of smoke, so the common name is smoke tree. And in this we have two different varieties. This is the purple one which is hybrid, and the parent one is green in color. So if you want green, you can also go for green one also, and this is the purple one. And here is one of the best air filtering plant, especially in the busy places, the Cotineaster, and it have small berries, and its leaves turns to bronze color in the winter, because I have recorded this plant especially in the winter season, but in the remaining season the leaves will be green. So you can have this type of special hanging like structures with this plant. So simply you can grow if you like this plant. And I really like these berries because these are very good, and I don't know exactly whether it is edible or not, but it is usually eaten by birds, and they have seeds. So through birds they are spreading their seeds to other places also. And at the end you can also make privacy screen through the compound wall with this Japanese cheese wood, botanically known as Pittosporum tobira, and it have many advantages like it have strong fragrance and the leaves are evergreen, so you can also go through this. So these are all the top 10 exotic plants which you can use for your compound wall as a live fence or as a natural green wall. So whatever you want you can choose from this plant, and this is especially for Europe climate conditions, and also if it can suitable for India if you find this plant. And also you can follow me on my Instagram where I used to share information related to plants, nature, and nowadays I am sharing new plants which I am finding in the Europe. So you can simply go and check my Instagram where I used to share new plants. So thank you, see you in my next video.